What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Kev coming to you with another video. Eastern Conference semifinals game 4. Game went final about probably an hour ago. But between Toronto and Cleveland, Cleveland wins 105-103. LeBron James with another game winner, tough floating bank shot going to his left from off his right hand. I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, but I mean that was probably one maybe not one of the toughest, but that was a tough shot. Now Cleveland was up by 17 at one point during this game, but big ups to Toronto. They fall back in the second half. They fought hard. They actually outscored Cleveland 63-50 in the second half, and they almost got one in the series. They almost got one in the series to get back in it, but again they fall. Well, again another game winner for LeBron. Toronto, they struggled with turnovers. They had 17 turnovers to Cleveland's 10. Of course, that's not a big discrepancy, but 17 turnovers in the game, that's not good. But anyway, 5 guys in double figures for Cleveland, again led by LeBron James, 38 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Kevin Love with another big-time game, 21 points, 16 rebounds. Kyle Korver stepped up in this game, had 18 points, 4 of 6 from three-point range. George Hill added 12. Not a lot from the bench tonight. Jeff Green had 11, and Jordan Clarkson had 5. That was the only thing that was coming off the bench for Cleveland tonight. It's crazy that Cleveland's able to win a game with J.R. Smith. Again, picking up another goose egg. He did not score tonight. 0 of 2, including 0 of 1 from three-point range. Crazy how Cleveland won the game without J.R. even scoring 1 point. For Toronto also had 5 guys in double figures, led by Kyle Lowry, 27.7 assists. Usually Kyle Lowry has been known for coming up small in the playoffs, but I mean, Kyle Lowry, he's had a good playoff run this year. OG Anunoby had 18 for Toronto, including a big 3 late in the game to tie it at 103. Again, before LeBron's the game winner. CJ Miles had 13, and Serge Ibaka had 11. Ibaka coming off the bench tonight. I mean, I guess they wanted Anunoby. Van Vliet started in place of Ibaka. He only had 8 points, but Casey decided to put more speed on the floor with Cleveland's to match Cleveland's speed, but yet still didn't really help him. Valanciunas adds another double-double, but he only scored 10 points. He only scored 10 points and got 11 rebounds. Big story of the game for Toronto, DeMar DeRozan, the best player on the team, only 8 points tonight, 3 of 12 from the field. And he was benched the last, 8 minutes of the game. The Raptors had came back in it with Van Vliet on the floor, and CJ Miles on the floor, Serge Ibaka on the floor. DeMar DeRozan was a spectator on the bench. I mean, I don't know what led to that decision. I don't know if it was about his struggles. I mean, I just don't get that. Even if my best player is struggling, I'm still gonna have him out there in crunch time of the game when it matters most. So Dwayne Casey is gonna have to answer a lot about that. Again, DeRozan not playing the last half of the fourth quarter. I mean, honestly, he had a bad game, but still, I mean, you got to have your best player out there no matter what. But just like the Boston-Philly series, Cleveland takes a commanding 3-0 lead in their series with the Raptors. Again, LeBron James one more win away from his 8th straight Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, it's amazing to see what this guy is doing, even at 33 years of age. I mean, not a lot of people thought that this team would be in this position. I certainly didn't. I thought this series would go 7. Honestly, I thought the series would go 7. I thought the Raptors would win because I thought all home teams would win. I knew LeBron would do all that he could, but I just didn't know about the supporting cast and how much they would step up. But Kevin Love has been huge. JR had a big game in Toronto, I believe. But then Kyle Korver, who had been struggling ever since being big in the Indiana series, he had a big game tonight. Jeff Green's been able to give quality minutes off the bench. George Hill, going back into the starting role at the point guard position, he's put in some valuable minutes as well. JR's had some good games. Of course, he's had a couple of goose eggs in these playoffs, but he's had some big games. He's hit some big shots when necessary. Even Jordan Clarkson doesn't play that much, but he hit a big three-pointer in the game tonight. And, the role players are actually starting to show up in this Toronto series. And, I mean, that's huge going forward, if they go on to win one more game in advance to these conference finals. Their role players will have confidence that they can actually that they can step up, and LeBron will have confidence to where that he really doesn't have to do a lot on his own. Unlike in that Indiana series, I mean, the more help that the supporting cast gives LeBron, the better this team can be, and the more games that this team can win. As for Toronto, another tough one. Another tough one gets away. I mean, obviously, Toronto didn't learn anything from Indiana when LeBron hit the game went over Indiana. I mean, you have to double him. You have to make him resort back to his past and make him pass the ball off to another teammate for the win. Because, I mean, even in his 13th year, LeBron's got that confidence now. He's got that confidence. I think LeBron found that confidence. He's in his 13th year. I'd say he found the confidence in his maybe his 5th or 6th year, where he just said, forget what everybody else is saying. I'm gonna take the last shot. Let me take us home. Well, except for when Kyrie was there in the 2016 finals. But LeBron, knowing this is what he has to do now, he's just that much more dangerous and effective. But yeah, just bad. I just think it was just bad coaching by KC to not double LeBron. I mean, I guess they kind of doubled him for a second when they bought the ball up. A big crazy decision by Lou to not advance the ball for timeout, but he said it was to give LeBron space as he got up the floor. I think the ball was initially supposed to go to George Hill, but Kevin Love was like, "Nah, LeBron, I'm gonna get the ball to you, and we gonna go with that." But again, a really tough shot going to his left, shooting right-handed, then having being able to put it off the glass and put it in. Just a tough shot from a tough angle, and he made the shot, man. Big time shot. And, again, Cavs have a 3-0 lead. But let me know what y'all think about this series, man. Do you think it'll be over in 4? Do you think the Raptors can somehow get it back to Toronto? Do you think the Raptors can make it a series? Do you think they can come back and win it all? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one.